for mom in the way of jewelry coming up next. Stay tuned.
Customer Appreciation Month is all about you. All of April, we're showing the love to our HSN card VIPs with exclusive perks like VIP Tuesdays. Get a special offer every Tuesday in April, plus Extra Flex or 12-month VIP financing on every item all month long. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-284-3100 for details on our exclusive VIP offers.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for allowing me to take you shopping for, I know, the most important person in my entire life, and that is my mothers, and that is mothers of all kinds. I said earlier, godmothers, you know, fur baby mothers, just mothers to our own mothers. This is a special, special day, and what a day it's been between Carol Brody and the Today's Special and a wonderful featured hour. How fortunate are we to have Southwestern Chaco Canyon Native American handcrafted jewelry coming your way. Alrighty, I gotta tell you, in the 20 plus years that we have been carrying Chaco Canyon here, and Jennifer Wan is our liaison who works with the Native American and translate the stories, I have never seen a cuff bracelet at a special like we are doing today, and only today at a this day only price. I will tell you, these are the most sought after, the most collectible of all Chaco Canyon pieces. This is a customer pick favorite at $361.75. And get this, $189.98. Get out of town. Today only while quantities last, and with FlexPay, 6 months, $31.66. It's item 631613. So you know, our cuff collectors out there, that will not be repeated. So Chaco Canyon, gorgeous, gorgeous handcrafted Native American Indian handcrafted jewelry using the same techniques, same tools as many of them have been using and have been passed down from their generations, from family members, hand creating these gorgeous one-of-a-kind pieces. You will know that each piece is 100% authentic because it'll come with certificate of authenticity. This has been a line here at HSN for over 20 years, and we've had the opportunity to meet Jennifer Wan, who is Native American. She is the liaison between the designers, between the artisans. Her stories, she works with them, come to life with each and every one of the pieces. And we do have Jennifer, who's joining us via telephone from safe and sound from her home in Arizona. Hiya, Jen.
Hi, how are you?
I am great. I'm so excited about this featured hour. It's our 1 day Mother's Day, 1 hour Mother's Day special, and we are locked and loaded, Jen, so I couldn't be more thrilled. We have a beautiful, beautiful lineup, and we're starting off with a #1 top seller, and that is your choice here, beautiful turquoise ring, and we have this available in either ceremonial turquoise, or, which is gonna be the green with the matrix, or we have what we're calling Kingman turquoise. That's that high blue color. We have sizes 6 through 12. Hold on to your hats, everyone. This was $155, customer pick. It's $82.70. First time at this special sale price. Everything today, 6 monthly flex payments. Wow, Jen, is all I can say. So, again, it's great to have you along with us. And can you explain a little bit about the designer here and your involvement? Because I love what you represent, and you've been with us for 20 years. We've really, thanks to you, have gotten to know many of these artisans and their stories and what they master in. So thank you for that, Jen. And I believe this is the artisan right here, correct, that we're looking at for this ring?
This is Emerson. Emerson is the one who had made this ring. For Emerson, he is a Navajo silversmith from the Red Running into Water clan from his mother's side and from the Sagebrush clan from his father's side. He's over 60 years old and has learned the art of silversmithing since he was 20. He started working in a jewelry shop in Smith Lake on the Navajo reservation, where he watched the other silversmiths making jewelry. By observing these silversmiths, Emerson taught himself the art. And there's a family member of his that's Loretta too as well. And for Loretta, she's a master silversmith too in her own right, and she has made a ton of jewelry for us. And so the Belgaritos are very well known for their jewelry making. And for this type of work, this design right here actually represents the circle of life. And the top of the design is a star fence, and the stars are said to be our ancestors in Navajo tradition. The stamps on the sides of the stars represent the sun rising and the sun setting. The stamp represents the sunlight, the moonlight, and its rotation in life. Mother Earth, it's Mother Earth's way of taking and giving back to Earth and recreating every day. It represents Mother Earth and Father Sky being sacred and divine. Each day is a new day, and the sides of the ring represents the sun rays, and so the sun also represents life abundance. So when you see work like this, you're going to know that you're getting genuine Navajo silversmithing work, and everything is made here in the U.S. And these artisans also too, they work outside their homes. And right here, Emerson is teaching me how to make one of the designs. And I must say, he had a good story. You know, I was trying to ask him questions, and you see that little cookie tin right there in front of him, and he had a bunch of stamps that he made on his own. And they are like car parts. They're made from rebar. They're made from nails from railroad ties. And so you can just imagine the skills that this man and also that Loretta has too as well.
You know, I love that when you shared those stories, and it does. I feel like we've become, really, Emerson's been one of my favorites, and I know Loretta as well, just so incredibly talented. And you often say that they watch us, they watch the shows, they love hearing the feedback, they go online, they read the customer reviews. They take so much pride in everything that they do in their jewelry making. And I'm loving the way Victoria right here is showcasing the Kingman, that's that high Kingman blue color, blue, back with that cuff bracelet, which already, I previewed that in the beginning of the hour, Jen, is crazy, crazy popular. Can you explain to everybody what exactly Chaco Canyon means? I always think it's so important that I love it when you're here, Jennifer, because you have to be very careful with purchasing Southwestern handcrafted, Native American handcrafted jewelry in many places. Isn't that true? Mm-hmm.
Chaco Canyon is actually a big archaeological site that is still well built to this day in New Mexico. And I had the honor of going there with a friend of mine and just walking through the park there. It's just, I can just imagine the natives that have gone through that place during that time and era. So this trading company that you see here is a version of that. You know, we're bringing in different artisans and having them hone in on their skills of silversmithing and just working with them and getting to know their culture, their ways of making jewelry. You know, this is a big, I guess you can say it's like a school for us that we just keep giving, and because they keep coming back and showing us more and beautiful designs that we continue to bring to HSN.
Boy, and what an opportunity. I can't say it enough. On sale for a customer pick favorite. This is over, I want to say 33 millimeters, 33 by 15 millimeters. And we want to talk a little bit too here about the Kingman mine. A ceremonial is something very, very special. That was one of the newer discovered colors that Jen will tell us about. And then of course the high blue, but it's really the only producing and most sought after producing turquoise mine now here in the United States, correct, Jen?
Oh yes, and that is where we get the green turquoise too that you see there. For the ceremonial turquoise, it is said that a long time ago, a Navajo silversmith or a Navajo medicine man, I'm sorry. He had gone out to the Kingman mine, and he had seen a rough of green turquoise, that had that glowing color to it. And so inside the rough that he had seen, it looked like the matrix looked like snakes that were dancing. And so to the Navajo people, especially for a medicine man that is held in the highest regard, the snakes are used in their ceremonies. And so he decided to call that the sleeping, the ceremonial turquoise out from the Kingman mine. So we're honored to have that turquoise come from the Colbug family, who are owners of the Kingman mine.
How I love these stories, and they, again, continue to be, as I said, one of the most sought after American only mine. But I always mention Jay King because when he originally was here at HSN, which was over 20 years ago as well, he was saying that, there was at least 11 functioning, maybe 11 to 12, somewhere in there, functioning American turquoise mines. And today, there's one. And that's why Sleeping
Yes.
Beauty is so sought after, right, Jen? I mean, it's hard to even believe.
And it just makes you think that, how precious things are around you, how life can be, because one day it's here, the next day it's not.
Yes.
And so these are the things that we continue to take for granted, nowadays. And so with the pieces that we have, and especially our own personal pieces, we continue to, cradle that with love, because these are what our family members have given us. And so with Navajo people, their culture that is instilled upon them, I'm glad that they're still doing this type of jewelry making to this day.
Wait, you're not kidding. Okay, super popular is that beautiful turquoise ring. Jen, I have 8 lucky people. I know this has been one of the #1 top watches from Chaco Canyon, and look at it, features the beautiful, look at the dimension of the wolves. All premium turquoise, and love the easy to read blue phase, just works back perfectly with the structure, with the design. 8 lucky people, special feature price today at $229.90 and 6 monthly flex payments. It's item 525630. I know many of you were asking, is it still available? It is super limited, but I wanted to make sure that you had that information. 525630. Well, we have what we call a smart deal. And what that is a limited time special where we obviously have a very special opportunity buy at today for our Chaco Canyon 3-stone drop earring. Now that particular one right there, this beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous howlite, I have, how many, I'm sorry, Rick, was that we have? 75, oh, okay, so I'm not surprised. That is such a unique, rare stone, and I know Jen's gonna tell you the story of that. So that's the howlite, which is the white with the, almost looks like a cow, but you'll understand in a minute. Let me bring up the other special opportunity buys. I'm gonna put the Kingman in. And the Kingman is gonna be that beautiful blue. And then there's your ceremonial that we just talked about, that really rare find that looked like dancing snakes with the golden matrix, so beautiful, out of Kingman mine as well. And then we have what we're calling the turquoise shell. And I love these. You know what, maybe I'll throw those on this time, because there's corals in there, and white in there, and neutrals in there, and high blues in there, and touches of green. This drop is just over 2 inches, about 2 3/8 of an inch in length. They're brand new for the visit. We still have a handful of matching rings and bracelet, but this is what we chose as the featured smart deal. And I know they have been crazy popular. And just to say it once again, howlite is gonna be last call. So Jen, if you could comment on the howlite, because that's not a stone that we see very often in the Chaco Canyon.
No, with the howlite, this is, for the artisan here, his name is Greg Yazzie. And so with this type of stone, we only put it in certain pieces. And so with this, it's also called the white buffalo. And there are many different stories of this version. But for the white buffalo, it is said that it is believed to be a sacred being. And anything that comes up pure white or like white as snow, it is considered to be a holy blessing. And so there are other stories too as well that with the white buffalo, it is said that it was a woman, and as she was walking into the forest, she was wearing furs, and she had turned into a white buffalo. And so during those cold times, during the winter times, all the buffaloes like to huddle together, and so when they do that, they walk against the wind, because when you have that family unit, you're walking together, but you're keeping that heat, amongst themselves. But for the white buffalo, it is said that the other buffaloes, protect her because she is the center point of the whole entire herd, and so they keep her nestled safely. And so that was just one of the stories that I've heard about the white buffalo.
Isn't that cool? And I love it. It's been, I know, overwhelmingly popular since we originally launched it. Now, I just put in the kind of the best of everything, I like to call the turquoise with the shell, because you get an opportunity to see a little bit of coral, a little bit of the white, you get the blue, the high blue, a little bit of the green in there. And in terms, they just frame the face perfectly, nice length, and they set forward, so you really get a chance to they show off nicely. So tell me a little bit about the turquoise and the shell inlay.
For the composite turquoise that you have on, it's perfect, being for the fact that for Greg, the way he designed this earring, he said that he designed it to represent the Navajo rug. Greg watched his elders as they would string a rug together when he was younger. He wanted to make something to that resembled the same art, but through the silver work. Then he started thinking about different shapes and what would be coordinating with each other on each layer of the rug as it was made. So he made 3 different shapes on the earring that you have on, and wanted them to be dangled as if they were layers like yarn, and each shape represents different colors of the Navajo rug that he grew up with.
I love that. And then, of course, if you love the high blues, that's the Kingman. I know that's been, I'm gonna now place those in because that's another one of my favorite colors of the Kingman. That's been super popular. I have fewer than 250 of those that are now currently available. So in terms of Jen, we know that is genuine native handcrafted earrings. I mean, each piece does come with that certificate, correct? So you have that certificate of authenticity at the same time?
Oh yes, because there's a lot of copycats out there, but with this you're getting actual handmade Native American artwork, silversmithing work, and so to that, when it comes to that, I'm saying that you're promoting culture, you're promoting the well-being of the Navajo people and their livelihood, because a lot of these artisans live way out in the bush and away from the city, like hours away from the city, and there's some that don't even have electricity and only work with the sunlight. So a lot of the artwork that you have on today, it is something that they would see out on the reservation, because all you see is beauty. And so what comes from Mother Earth, that's what they try to, put it through within their silversmithing work.
Isn't that amazing? Well, going back 20 years, I've had the pleasure of working with you and all of these wonderful artisans, and it's amazing to see now their family, like their sons and then their daughters, and how they follow in their family's footstep, and it's just so very special. And it's been one of our #1 most popular for 20 plus years jewelry lines, and one of the only ones that is 100% handcrafted in precious, beautiful sterling silver, knowing the nature of where they come from. If you would like the halite, last call, because that one is definitely on its way to selling out with 50 remaining. Here it is in that ceremonial, and you don't go just anywhere and find Kingman ceremonial turquoise. A really special, beautiful high green with that golden matrix running through. And I call the best of all worlds. That's the composite, where you have the high blue and the corals and the whites, and no two will be exactly alike. And then if you are just a lover of the most beautiful turquoise, go with what I just put in. It's almost like it's like a switch within. It's such a high, gorgeous blue. This is called the Kingman turquoise. So that one too, getting down to very limited quantity. A smart deal, meaning we could offer this special opportunity buy until they sell out, or for a limited time. And these are definitely, thousands have been ordered, on their way to selling out. They will be HSN priced $139.95. So great to have this available with 6 flex payments. So you get them home for under $17 with your shipping. And then these are also, you know, it'd be great if you have that HSN charge card. Enter in your code number, because it's our VIP Tuesday. And remember, you can use that code number as many times as you like when you're checking out in your cart up until midnight tonight. And then instantly $20 will be removed once you get to $99. So with that, and our smart deal, being that they're $99, you put that code in, you have the HSN charge card, and that means now they're gonna be $79 in change. Are you kidding me? For beautiful, fine, handcrafted sterling silver, Native American jewelry. So what a special opportunity buy there. So when you're shopping hsn.com, and we get very busy on big days like this, our 24-hour Mother's Day jewelry event, we recommend you can shop hsn.com. You can, you know, put in Chaco Canyon. You can shop all, see everything that we offer, all the special prices. And while you're there, check out our home checklist. We have special that we change out every single day for maybe it's cleaning products that you need, and we'll deliver them directly to you for free. In fact, everything on that page we will deliver for free. So if you want to just treat yourself to a spa day, because we certainly deserve it, we have special selected items there. In fact, coming up tonight at midnight, we have a big beauty event that's all kinds of great things, whether it's maybe home fitness. You have some time at home and not able to go to the gym, we have great fitness equipment that is available on that home checklist. And again, everything there we will ship for free. Okay, so we're gonna talk about our statement cup. Jen, I gotta tell you, I said this in the very beginning of the show, if there was ever a special, crazy opportunity buy, it is on this cuff bracelet. I mean, forget it, under $200. This is a customer pick. When we originally offered this cuff bracelet at over $300, and for certainly good reason, at $361.75. So while quantities last, and I will show you and talk about the fact that it is, and they are adjustable. I'm gonna show you the backing here, so you'll notice that the cuff portion is separate from the actual bracelet. So I have a pretty small wrist, about 6¼ inch wrist, but this easily, in fact, you just take the silver, it's very malleable on the ends of the cuff, and you can see how I just open that up to be at least 8 inches in length. And then if I wanna go ahead, make it a little bit smaller, I'm just doing the exact same thing, squeezing each size, and therefore making it, you know, to accommodate it to fit my wrist. 6 flex pays, under $32 to get this customer pick beauty home. Tell me about this wonderful design and the meaning behind this, Jen.
This is made by artisan Mike Smith, and actually he's a few of the other family members that work with us over at Chaco Canyon. I do believe his wife, Loretta, had taught him the art of silversmithing, and he's been working with us for over 40 years. Mike and his brother started silversmithing in their teens, and Mike is now a worldwide known artist. He specializes in cuts and big pieces, and he can do very fine work and detailed work like this. And this piece, he used high-grade Kingman turquoise. The star is a very important design to Mike and his family. The fan design has been used in Native American designs for many years. He was so like shy to take that picture with me that you see there.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Jen.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was just laughing because we were trying to have him take a picture, but he was so busy working on a piece that he was trying to do. So Emerson at that time started talking to me and was telling him, "Hey, come on, take a picture with her, hurry up." And but these men are so humble, but yet they're so shy in, you know, what they do. They have their own little thing going on. But, you know, with Mike, I noticed that his detailed artwork is just very breathtaking. You know, it's when you see it, they're masterpieces. And since he's worked with with a lot of master silversmiths too in the places that he's been, that really just upgraded his work to like 110% today.
Oh, and you can certainly, that definitely comes through on this magnificent piece. I mean, even down to, always amazes me, because I say, when I look at Chaco Canyon, it's like every time you look at it, you see a whole new discovery. And like knowing that every single one of these raised stars that you were just saying, Jen, all of those placed and diamond cut by hand. And then the special meanings, you know, everything has just that, the stars, and you can see the feathered effect off to the side. Large, that's 33 by 18 millimeters of a Kingman turquoise oval piece where no two will be exactly alike. And I will tell you this, you can shop right now. You can go online and shop Chaco Canyon and put cuff bracelets in. You will not find, I mean, in this realm of size of turquoise and individual hand craftsmanship in the actual silver and the metal work here, this is always gonna be in the ballpark of $300 on up. And that's why our HSN price was just that. This is a customer pick at $361.75, or it may have even been featured price, but I can assure you it was not under $300 and nowhere near under $200 at $189. I mean, that's just, that could be, that's even better than we could do at today's special. But I will tell you, and nature to everything from Chaco Canyon, we very rarely bring in a today's special or anything of large quantity because we're just not able to, correct, Jen? Because once again, every little piece, every design is crafted by hand.
Yes, and nothing is made mass-produced. Nothing is made by a machine. It's made by their very own hands. I've seen them cut each stamp work, or I've seen them make a different designs, especially hammering out the star design that you see there. That was one of the first things that I'd seen over at Chaco Canyon, and I was told that that was one of the hardest designs to do, because that is when you have to make that ultimate perfect star, because if it's not hammered right and you try to solder it on, it's not going to work on the jewelry. And for the star design in itself, the Navajo people believe that their ancestors come from the stars. And so when you're going up to a friendly person, or if you're talking to someone, you extend your hand out and say, you know, yate, which means hello and blessings, you know, from the stars above.
Oh, I love that. The stories that you share are just so special, and that's what each piece is. Each piece is a memory in the making. Each piece, you will feel, I always say, those artisans, you'll get to know those artisans. Many of us, you know, keep track, and we write down the artisan's name and look up and start collecting all of their pieces. And this is a perfect example of maybe, you know what, something you've always wanted to own from Chaco Canyon was a big, bold, fabulous cuff bracelet, but a little bit out of your price range. I mean, obviously there's more metal, there's more workmanship, so it's definitely gonna be more expensive. If today is the day that now it's finally under $200 and we have the 6 monthly flex payments, that something you could take advantage of, having the extended warranties. I mean, please, when it's gone, we will not. I mean, you'll see other pieces, like I said, online of this caliber and size. They're all over $300. So in this final minute, Rick, how are we doing quantity-wise? I know, oh, okay, so maybe a little over 100. And that means with, I'm being told right now, the amount of folks calling in, these are definitely gonna sell out. I knew that was gonna happen. So again, express ordering, download the HSN app, but don't miss out on this, because it's a this day only, which means, well, they're gonna sell out. But normally what a this day only means is that we can honor that price up until midnight tonight, but we're not even gonna have to worry about that, because it is way on its way to a sellout. Congratulations. Now, one of the biggest questions we often have when it comes to our big jewelry events is, what do I use to clean my jewelry? And I'm gonna tell you, if there is one product, always a customer pick, our #1 top-selling jewelry cleaner here at HSN and worldwide is Sparkle Sparkle. So we have a botanical jewelry. The cleansing swipes are what the inventor, Oliver Palsy, it's his latest invention. And oh, can I tell you how simple and easy? Honestly, it is simply what we just showed you. Swipe the jewelry and it comes back to life in a matter of seconds. If you have the classic spray, which I use almost every single day, that's it, friends. And You put it, you spray it, you put it under the faucet, dry it off, and it comes back to its natural, beautiful state. And here's the best part. You can use it on Southwestern jewelry. You can use it on your opals. You can use it on your costume jewelry. You can use it on your Technobond. It's good for everything. And for $21.98 today in 6 flex payments, get it home, see for yourself. You're gonna love those swipes, by the way. They're great. Well, you may have noticed this Fabu, and I mean Fabu statement ring, whoa, on Victoria. Okay, let me just bring this up right here. Good news is I still have all sizes. Bad news, it is limited. What I'm gonna recommend on this particular piece, simply because of the size of the ring, but you'll notice it's not bold, it's not bulky, it's very sleek. I would recommend ordering up 1 size on this teardrop ring. 5 through 12, we have it available for you for the first time at $124.95 on sale. It is a customer pick at $175. Again, another Chaco Canyon favorite. Jennifer Wan is joining us from her home in Arizona. She is the liaison between these fabulous artisans and their overall creations, and we love having her here and sharing her stories. So Jen, tell me a little bit about this raindrop statement ring.
I like this ring just because it's the way it is made. It's the artisan here is David Lopez. He's one of our youngest artisans that we've had, and in this ring, the stamps around the stones represent families. The twist wire represents togetherness of family, and the center stone represents Father Sky as he helps to keep everyone together. And when you look at the ring again, you're going to see the different artworks that is in it, and you're going to see the stars in it too as well. And so the way it is set, you have that combination of Father Sky coming together and that representation of water too, which is that teardrop shape that you see there. And so for David, he's been taught by Emerson, Mike Smith, Greg Yazzie, Loretta, Delgarito, and Emerson. And so with all these master silversmiths, helping you and helping you hone in on your skills, being a young artist, and you must learn, from your eyes and then from your ears. From later on, you start with your bezel setting and, just making things in detail. And so for him, as he's coming into his own right and learning the ways of silversmithing, you can tell that, he's almost to that level of, his fellow master silversmith.
He seems so jolly, too. I know they have a picture of him up on the screen right now. He seems so happy and understandably can understand, amazingly talented. It's funny, Jen, I was looking down at the ring, and I was thinking, I don't have my glasses on, but I'm thinking, this is so reflective. Are they CZs? Like, are they simulated diamonds that are set around this turquoise piece? I literally had to put on my Carol Brody, readers to see, my goodness, it's so highly reflective, the way that he did and hammered out each one of these, the accent metal, the sterling silver on the outside here. It looks like they could be diamonds.
I know, just looking at this, when I seen it, I looked at it, and then I was looking at him, I'm like, did you make this? And he just had that same smile, and he was very quiet when I met him. We all had lunch together when I met the artisans, and he, at that time, I didn't know that he could make things like this, and so as the years progressed, he's getting better and better in what he does.
Oh my goodness. Well, he is in for quite a future, needless to say, because that metal work and that, even to take Kingman turquoise of that size, that's not an easy task to do, a fancy cut like this pear shape, and then obviously, build the metal around it, all done by hand. So if this is any, foresight into his future of what he's going to be able to create, I can only just imagine. So again, David Leon, was it? Lopez, yes, sorry about that. Okay, that is the designer. First time at the special sale price at $124.95, and that's item 647710. And if you're still thinking about that cuff bracelet, I believe we still have a handful available. Okay, but yeah, limit it, and we'll most likely sell out by the end of this hour. So thank you there. Okay, now everybody went crazy because Victoria put on one of my favorite. I love this feather pendant. Let me bring this up. Okay, put this off to the side. Bring this over for a minute. Okay, so Victoria put on the feather necklace, and you talk about, or the pendant, a wow statement piece. Now, this is also a customer pick favorite on hsn.com, so if you have a moment, please go and read the reviews. This is just amazing how it's all etched by hand. The feather is such an important motif in the Native American Indian culture, which Jen is going to talk about, which is so special. I have 100. That's what I was just double checking on. Thank you, Rick. I have 100 of these pendants now currently available. And these are 7 by 12 millimeter oval turquoise, Kingman turquoise. And this is over 3 inches, and that's what you'll see at the top of the bail here all the way down, 3 5/16 of an inch in length. And I always love that they do a large, super large opening on the bail. So I believe we still have, we can just come up a little bit. There you go. So we have the liquid silver, which is all handcrafted. We're showing it on the 18-inch necklace. We might still have the 5-strand liquid silver Southwest or Chaco Canyon necklace as well, and I think that's 24. But anyway, this is the 18-inch. But on sale, $139.90. Good luck, 100 remaining. Jen, tell us a little bit about the artisan who created this, just all-time customer favorite since we've launched this style.
This artisan here is Dara Del Gruto, and for the feathers have meant a lot to many different Native American tribes. And the feather isn't something that just falls out of a bird. It means much more. The feather symbolizes trust, honor, strength, wisdom, power, and many more things. And also, I have that poem that I read to you earlier.
I love that poem.
The artist, the owner of that poem, his name is Danny J. DeClark, and so I'm just going to share that with you. And this is in his eyes of his talisman, his power symbol, which he feels is the eagle. So I'm going to read it to you right now.
Wonderful.
It says that I soar above the reaching hills, on lifting wings I fly. I raise my young with tender care until they fly away. They're destined to fly alone, but it is nature's way. My prey I seek with piercing eye, grasp with talon strong, then listen to the endless sky to sing my victory song. By strength of wing will soar on high, my future yet to be, to glide beyond restricting winds to the earth in eternity to see. My place in nature is so secure, I'm viewed now with respect. A symbol was for the strong and the free. I fly with no regret. With courage yet unquestioned, there is challenge in my cry. I lift to heights unhindered. As an eagle, I will fly high.
And honestly, I said put that on social media or something and post it. It's so beautiful in terms of the feather, and we were talking about how special it is in so many different walks of life. I always think of fly you up on eagle's wings, and it's just special. There's something so beautiful.
Yeah, spirit. I like that.
Yeah, I agree. I wish we had another 500 of these, Jen, but unfortunately, once again, these are all so on their way to a complete sellout. No wonder tonight with the 6 flex pay, that's accounting. We're officially calling it sold out. But please don't hang up. That's accounting everybody in the ordering process right now.
Thank you.
Yes, we love that. Okay, in the liquid 3-row silver necklace, only 18-inch currently available. It's $31.50. They sell it every single time, and for good reason. This is precious sterling silver. And if you get super close here, that is all handcrafted. It's so sleek and smooth and comfortable around the neck. You have little cone caps on here. $31.50 and 6 flex payments still available for you, but last opportunity to get the 18-inch. But remember, you have a large bail on there, so it's fun to be able to change a little looks out from the sterling silver. If you want to do like a thick, long cord, you can also do that, or something a little bit with beads, a little bit bolder, because of having the larger opening to the veil. Okay, so more beautiful pieces coming your way. Jen is here. She is joining us from home in Arizona. And I believe, yes, okay, Jen, I'm just double checking that this is Sleeping Beauty, and it is. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not sure if this was on earlier. Do you have another show coming up later on tonight, or is this it, Jen?
No, this is the last one.
This is the last show. I was gonna say, boy, what amazing specials that we've had. So,
Sleeping Beauty specials too, especially.
Sleeping Beauty, I know, Jen. That's why I paused when they said we're moving on to the next one. I say, wait a minute. This is on sale. It is the most sought after. Let me just take that a step further. This color of American turquoise, known as Sleeping Beauty, which we call like a robin's egg, beautiful, flawless blue, is the most sought after color worldwide in turquoise. And I will tell you, knowing that the mine is closed, I'll have Jen talk a little bit more about that. You have something very, very valuable here. It was $145. And you know what? It's nice that we have something for everyone. This one's a little bit more on the petite size as far as the width goes, but certainly fully adjustable, 6.5 inches in length, and it will adjust from 6 inches up to easily 8 inches, so you can wear it back, you can layer it on its own next to a watch. But on sale, Sleeping Beauty at $119.98 for a cuff bracelet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jen, wow. Tell us about Sleeping Beauty and a little bit about this beautiful, simple design, but really makes a statement.
I love this. It's the perfect piece for any of you who are starting out to pick out turquoise jewelry. It's a big beloved stone out here in Arizona, because for those of you who don't know, the Sleeping Beauty mine has been closed for a large number of years, and it's located out in Globe, Arizona. And so if you go to Globe, Arizona, you're going to see this big, huge mountain, and behind it, as the sun would go down, it looks like a woman lying on her back with her arms crossed above her chest. And so this is the most sought after stone, and especially the rarity of it for the amount that you're getting it today, you know, it's breathtaking.
Oh my goodness, no doubt about it. It almost has that like hugs and kiss feel with the X's and the O's going through, but even down, I'm looking at the metal work on the backing of the cuff. I mean, everything is so beautifully, beautifully hand finished. Every little detail is just nestled, and there's something that it's not easily could have just been stamped out, could have just been a plain polished metal, but no, every single angle you look at it, you have something that, you know, of interest. And you know, it's interesting because oftentimes we get the question like, how are we even able to offer Sleeping Beauty if the mine has been closed? And it's funny, we were talking about this the other day, Jen, when we were working together, and I said, boy, if we knew then what we know now about the Sleeping Beauty mine, my goodness. But the reason why the Native Americans and J. King, I mean, they have been collecting parcels for many, many, many years of Sleeping Beauty. So when there is a special opportunity on a bracelet like this at $145, okay? Because I'll tell you right now, this appraisal was before the Sleeping Beauty mine closed. Because we had a piece on, remember the other day, Jen, it was like $140 and it appraised at like $600 and some dollars. That's how sought after the Sleeping Beauty is. So these are parcels that have been, you know, part of personal collections, and just, you know, a special opportunity. But it's not as if, because it's not possible, that they went to that mine and said, okay, I'm gonna buy. No, that's an impossibility. So that's another thing that we love to authenticate, that you are getting, you know, the real Sleeping Beauty. You get to know about the designer. Many of you, and I love what you said, is a starter piece. I mean, maybe your daughter loves, you know, Southwestern jewelry, loves turquoise. Start right here. Mom, If you're a mom and your mom has shopped Southwest Jewelry or Chaco Canyon here at HSN, let me tell you, she is gonna scream in delight when she opens it up, because you know what? If you know Sleeping Beauty, you know sight unseen. That's what, don't you agree? I have to double check because it was so high blue, but I'm thinking that we can't be doing a Sleeping Beauty full cuff bracelet at a sale price. How's that possible?
Especially for Mother's Day, you know, today's the most special day for women of the earth, you know, to be praised, and especially with a stone like this that comes from the sky, we call it the sky stone. You being the mother, you're getting your kisses actually from Father Sky with the turquoise stone that you see there. The artisan here, there are two artisans that are from the Zuni Reservation, and we would go out into the Zuni Reservation and look at a lot of the new artisans and, you know, what they would have, you know, that we would be able to bring to HSN. So there are two people that were able to make this, which their names are Derek and Lorelia Chavez. And this type of stone, the way it is made, it's, you know, their family crest. And so the way that this stone is made on their reservation, you know, they're very well known for the artistry work.
Well, and again, every little detail, I mean, it's super. We can get as close as possible in this final 2 minutes. Definitely very well can end up selling out, Jen. I'm not surprised in the least, but there you can see the rope detailing, the indentation, like almost a belt-like look that you see, and you could never mass produce something like this. I mean, that's why you know this is all done by hand. Sleeping Beauty, each one marquee cut, and then all of the individual soldered, handcrafted beadwork that is nestled right in between. I mean, just a true work of art that, knowing it's Sleeping Beauty, this is one, when you get it home, I would mark it Sleeping Beauty. Because you hear, if you follow Jay or you follow Jennifer, I mean, you know, eventually this is gonna be, and we've already seen, oh my goodness, how, I mean, there was a day, Jen, I was saying, when Chaco Canyon, you know, 15, 20 years ago, the majority of our turquoise was from Sleeping Beauty, that mine.
Yes, it was almost a whole show that was Sleeping Beauty, but now it's just like sporadic over the years. And I just wanted to say that that picture that we've shown of the couple that you've seen there, in the background, you would have noticed that they are still hanging on to their culture, because they have those like mud houses that are used for, you know, for the men and women, or women to steam, you know, have a steam bath outside, and they're still enveloped in their culture to this day. And the Zuni people are very well known for their needlepoint work, for their pottery, and for the rugs too as well.
Oh, how special. Already, final opportunity here on this beautiful Sleeping Beauty cuff bracelet. I want to say probably one of the only, certainly in this price range, Sleeping Beauty pieces that we have from Chaco Canyon for a cuff bracelet. So congratulations to you. That's 490958 is your item number. Now we have the perfect, I know you feel the same way about this eternity ring. We're both crazy about this piece. We have the ring, I want to say, still available in sizes 5 through size 12. Okay, nope, size 11 and 12 sold out. So we have 5 through size 10 that is available for you. Whoa, $62. Again, inlaid Sleeping Beauty in that eternity design in a band that you can stack at this special price, or just as a standalone, perfect, most comfortable band ring that you could wear as a thumb ring. You could wear this on any finger. You could wear this as a wedding band ring, a beautiful anniversary band gift this would be. You could easily put a solitaire on top of this eternity ring, 6 flex payments, but going back, the perfect match, if we're able to do it, to the Sleeping Beauty turquoise bracelet we just had. Tell me a little bit, because I think we brought this in new for the event at this special featured price, Jen. Tell me a little bit about this designer, because it's also Zuni and what that means.
Excuse me. For that eternity symbol, it's a very big classic here out in the Southwest, and for the Zuni artist, and her name is Gloria Wasita, and this ring was inspired by the rainbow, and the stones represent the different shades of color in the rainbow. The silver represents the shine and sparkle of the rainbow and ring. So the stones may not be different in colors, but the artist in here wanted to show the representation of when a rainbow is formed. You're going to see the different flecks of colors that are in there, and especially the silver as well. And for the beauty people, they have their dancers. You know, sometimes they're called the rainbow dancers, the buffalo dancers, eagle dancers, and during their feasts that they have every year. And so during that time, it is to give thanks to Mother Earth, pray for rain to nourish their crops. And so when you see a particular design, it holds a different symbolism to each silversmith that we have.
Isn't that special? I mean, again, this is something that we don't see very often. I know when we launched this before, I said one of the biggest requests from our Chaco Canyon collectors out there was, would it be possible for one of the artisans to do a basic stack style ring? And beknownst to us, who knew in a million years that you'd be able to make that happen, but not only that, make it happen in the most sought after color in the world, in the Sleeping Beauty. So it's like a double treat. And again,
one of a kind, yes.
Yeah, exactly. And well under $100 today. I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And the perfect match. You know, I was saying
yes.
to the bracelet, right, Jen? I mean, going back to the Sleeping Beauty bracelet, I was saying we do a lot of the big, bold, wide cuffs in Southwestern jewelry. We don't often do the more, you know, basic styles or slender styles or more petite looks. But you know what? That's what's nice, is that we have something for everyone. And that bracelet is all but gone at this point. Same thing. We have 5 through size 10 currently available in this Eternity Band ring, and I'm being told very, 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 very popular, and with 6 flex payments. That means you get to break your payments up over the next 6 months. So we accept just about every major credit card or debit card or PayPal. That would be $10.33 with your shipping. That'll be on your next billing cycle. Is that just get it, right, Jen? With our extended return, if you've never seen Sleeping Beauty or you love Sleeping Beauty, get this band ring home or this cuff bracelet home at these special opportunity buys that we're offering for our big Mother's Day event today. Hundreds of the cuff have now been selected, which means probably just maybe 100 or so are currently available. I mentioned earlier, I would definitely, because it is Sleeping Beauty, I would go, and if you have an opportunity, get that appraised. I mean, they are just skyrocketing for what they're getting Sleeping Beauty turquoise for nowadays, and especially fancy cut. And what are we looking at? 6 individual, good size Sleeping Beauty turquoise pieces here. So we'll keep you updated there. How about the big cuff bracelet, Rick, that we had earlier in the hour? Okay, we'll remind you of that because I believe just about 75 of those are currently available. I love our dragonfly. I'm surprised we even have any of these left. So this is a pin pendant, so it's both. There are perfect 5-star ratings on our dragonfly pendant. I'm gonna show you under the same item number these fabulous earrings that are also customer picked, but I just had an update. Yeah, I was shocked that we had any of these at all currently still available. I have 25 pair of the dragonfly earrings. So the pin pendant, and I wanted to show you just holding against my hand so you can get an idea of the size. It's 1 3/4 of an inch in length and then 1 3/4 of an inch side to side. You'll notice in the back you have a straight pin. Again, you have a nice large bail on here. We have it on that 18-inch liquid silver. I believe we still have about 100 or so of the liquid silver necklaces still available for you. So that, again, customer pick, sold out the very first time we offered it, $155 with 6 flex payments. The earrings are also just absolutely charming. I love these. They're 2 1/4 inches in length. They're just about 1 5/16 of an inch side to side. And there's a lot going on in this inlay. I mean, we're talking about, obviously, beautiful. This is also Sleeping Beauty turquoise. This is like our little Sleeping Beauty crazy special 15 minutes, because definitely not something we often see, especially in mixed with some of these other rare spiny oyster shell is in here. There's coral in here. There's, looks like even a jet color in there and a plum color. Tell me a little bit about the dragonfly, Jen.
For the dragonfly, it is said that they are these sacred beings and they are protectors of water. And so if you see any dragonfly anywhere, if you put close by to the dragonfly, you'll find either a river, stream, or a large body of water. And I said this when I first got out to Florida. I've never seen so many dragonflies of the rainbow. And I only thought that they were like the dark color out here in the desert. But no, I mean, it just blew my mind that just seeing all these beautiful creatures fly around together. And I was wondering why they were so abundant by a water source. And I was told by an elder that, they're protectors of water. And you seeing that you're, either thirsty or they look at you, they fly around you. And so they're trying to lead you to water to nourish you. And it is also said that the dragonflies are also souls of lost lovers that have gone before. And so when they found each other in the afterlife, they mate together and they fly around forever, for the next future phase in their life.
Aw, kind of like humans, right?
Yes.
What we look forward to in life. I love that story, Jen. 083-643. The earrings are just about gone, and last call on the pin and pendant. Okay, so here's that crazy special that I'm still trying to wrap my mind around here. $361, customer pick favorite. Chaco Canyon, definitely a statement cup. This is the one I've been wearing on my left wrist. This day only, we can honor that price at $189.98 up until midnight tonight. And it definitely is, we're saying final call, 6 flex payments on top of all that. Wow. You are in for a treat. 631-613. Mother's Day. I see my friend Colleen, who is just the sweetest mother in the entire world, and grandmom now as well. She is going to be carrying on with, I know, more Mother's Day jewelry gifts from her collection. So I had a little sneak peek earlier, and just so many pretty things, Colleen. Beautiful. Okay. So I wanted to put this necklace on, but I apologize because I said we can't, I can't. I can't get it on. I don't have anybody to help me. You can't help me. Nobody can help me, Colleen. There's just no help now. I love this piece, but I'm gonna hold it up. At least I can do that because it gives you an idea of just how, speaking of a statement piece, wow, is this pretty. It's on sale today at $269.98. Whoa. So it was originally $310, praised it close to $500, and first time at this special price. And it just is a statement necklace featuring the most beautiful, again, high blue, turquoise, and then in between you have the little CZs that gives it a little bit of white topaz rather, a dressier look. And the same thing, a fun ring. We have sizes 5 through 12, and that's $69.98. First time on sale. So Jen, before this final minute is out, can you just quickly, I'm gonna hold this up to show you because you'll see, I badly need something around my neck, but now, there you go.
I love this. This is one of my most favorite necklaces, especially with the ring. It's made by Greg Yazzie, and the ring is made by Erwin Sophie. And for the ring, and the necklace in itself, it says that the artisans, for them, it represents the 4 sacred directions to the Navajo people. Hopefully I say this, my traditional tongue might be gone, but for the East, they call it
I love it, Jen. They're cutting us off because we're at the end of the show and almost sold out of both of these pieces. But thanks so much. It has been wonderful chit-chatting with you over the past couple of days, and always give our best to the artisans and designers. They are incredibly, incredibly talented. I know my friend Colleen is continuing with our Mother's Day special in jewelry. She's a great show and a wonderful lineup for you. And we have a special message from the CDC. Have a beautiful, beautiful night, everyone. And happy Mother's Day.
As the nation's doctor, I often get asked, what should I do if I think I might have coronavirus?
People who are sick should stay home. You don't go to an emergency room. You don't go to a clinic. You get on the phone and you ask for advice and instructions from your physician.
We don't want you to go into the ER or the doctor's office without talking to them first because you might spread coronavirus to someone else. Please visit coronavirus.gov for more information.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.